everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do a crafting video for you guys. Basically, I wanted to show you guys like what I have been working on for like I think for a week or so. It was like since last week I was working on this, but mainly some projects that I haven't shown you guys like in a very long time. It's been like in the background for a lot of my videos, and well, mainly like if I move my head around in the camera and then just show you guys and stuff like that. But I still have some other crafting projects I still need to finish. I started them and then I ended up taking a break because I wanted to concentrate on writing, and then like a lot of stuff has been popping up in the background which has been making me stressed out. But then I'm like, no, it's not a big deal. It's just like my brain just likes to overwhelm me and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, I'll talk more on that for a little bit because I feel like I haven't disclosed anything for a little bit, especially like on my own personal Facebook. I have said some stuff on there where I'm just like, oh, I can't say anything yet until it's like official, this and that. I don't know what's going on right now because I just noticed like how crooked my camera is and I'm trying to fix it. So I'm just like, I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, I don't know if it's the table or just in general, like my tripod is just on its last leg. I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, I have been working on some crafting projects since last week because I felt like I needed to do that. And then I was writing in between those projects, or at least I tried to. And then I took a huge break. And then I want to get back to crafting again, hopefully this week. But yeah, so I have shown you guys before. Where is that? I think I have the box. Okay, why is it stuck to my tape? But it was like a box of lights that I have gotten from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. Is these St. Patrick's Shamrock LED lights that were like $5.99, but I think my husband got them for me like 40% off, so it was like $3.59 I guess each. And but yeah, I wanted to just show you guys like, okay, well, it's already been finished, to be honest, because I've shown it before in a crafting video, but I wanted to show you guys already with the lights on and stuff like that. So that's what it looks like. It's been like glued all around with my hot glue and stuff, and just with these Shamrock lights. And it did took both sets of it. But here's the thing. One of the sets does not work. And the reason why was because when I first started gluing these set of lights, I got defective ones. And it's already been over the store policy, and I can't return them or exchange them or anything like that. So I ended up keeping them, and I just like, that's fine, because not a lot of them is going to turn on or anything. And so yeah, I don't know if it still turns on or not, because like the batteries have been in here for a long time, and no, so I'm gonna have to go switch to batteries or something like that. But anyway, but yeah, so I ended up finishing this finally. And I think the other Wreath projects that I have done before, I'm just gonna put lights on them and then show you guys the finishing products, this and that. And so yeah, so that's one of them that I remember I started like way back in the day, and I was like, okay, I'm finally done with that. And then I took a really long break at crafting because I wanted to write more, in which now finally I'm just done. So yeah, but yeah, no, these lights are pretty good. I really like them. It's just, I don't know why one set was just like decided to be defective and didn't want to work, this and that. So I just decided, okay, the heck with it. And I don't know if you heard that or not, but I just threw that box in the trash. I have a trash can right here next to me. But yeah, and then like a while back too, my mother-in-law told me like there was like diamond art paintings Dollar Tree, and I ended up basically like doing those. I don't remember now like how long ago now. It's been like, I think a couple months for sure. But it was these two. It was like the reindeer one, which I fell in love with, and then this mushroom one, which I have no idea where this is gonna go, but I know it's gonna be hung up somewhere in this small room. And so yeah, I kept like all the plastic stuff that came with the packaging, this and that, and so now I can just throw these away. But I'm going to show you guys the finished products of these. And I don't know if I even showed it in a previous crafting video, and if I did, my bad. But I feel like I haven't, because it was sitting in the background for so long. I was like, I need to do a video of crafting one of these days and do that. So yeah, so here's the mushroom one I just got done like a while back. It is very cute. I love it. Like I said, it's going to be hung up somewhere in here. And then the other one is the reindeer one, which I fell in love with. It's so nice. And I've had comments on my personal Facebook saying that like, is that latch hook work basically? And I was like, no, sadly no. I wish I could learn how to do that, because I feel like it's such a dying art in my opinion, because I have not seen anything latch hook anything for a very, very long time. And so I felt like it's not gonna be good if it doesn't stay that long. So yeah. And then so from there, like, I haven't done any more diamond arts because I forgot that they were somewhere in my stuff, and I could not find it for the longest time. And I just said, okay, I'm just gonna take a break again from crafting. And then just this past week, I have been doing a lot of crafting. I think like since last week, I think it was like 3 days straight of it, I believe. But one of them was like a starting project I did with my mother-in-law, because the last time I went over to her house, like before I ended up having COVID, we did a project together. And what it was, what it was like, she found, I don't remember which crafter she found this with, but she said that she made like fake books or something like that. And they look very pretty. She did like napkins on them. She decoupaged some cardstock and some other rice paper, or like any type of paper really. And so she wanted to do that project with me, and I was like, sure, I could do that. And so I have finished them since I went over to her house, but I didn't put the finishing touches till, you know, a couple months later, where I finally did the finishing touches. And all I did was I just wrapped jute rope around there. It's like very thin rope, and then I used leftover jute rope that I have found in my stash to make a bow into. And then finally I just found my actual roll of jute, and I'm trying to figure out if it's somewhere here. I think I have it somewhere over here, you guys. I don't know, because like it's a mess. I have, and there you go. It's like this very thin one that I have found at Dollar Tree from, like, in the, I want to say the hardware section, because they did not have this in the crafting section. You had to go in the hardware of it and then do that. So yeah. And so I ended up finishing it. This is what it looks like. And I went for like a butterfly theme type of thing. This is what's in the Halloween paper, by the way, just to let you guys know. But it had butterflies on there. But yeah, so it came out really, really cute. I love it. And there's the jute rope like I was telling you guys about, and then there's like a little bow on there. So, and she ended up giving me other boxes to work with. And since like she knows that I love Halloween and I love butterflies, and so I was like, okay, I'm done with these. They're very nice and I love them and stuff like that. And so I'm like, okay, I want to make more. And so I have spent 2 days decoupaging, cutting, basically everything, because I was decoupaging another project that I wanted to do, and then I started another one, and I'll get to it in a little bit. So these are the other two. I just decoupaged and wrapped them up with jute rope, and these are like Halloween theme ones. So there's this, and then there's like this, and so I'm going to show you guys like the borders around there. I thought it was really, really pretty, you know. And then this one came out really, really pretty too. And when I was doing this, I decoupaged all sides, I wanted to say, because when I was decoupaging, I was like, I want like two of the faces that are opposite towards each other to be like, you know, the same. So it's like this side of this box has this wrapping paper, and then this one has the same between the two, so that way I'll know like what I have. And if I ever want to like switch sides of it, I could always just switch them, and once I'm done undoing the jute rope and stuff like that. But yeah, so I ended up using like a bunch of like Halloween paper that I had. Like it was just really, really nice. I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, so I ended up finishing that. And while I was doing the whole decoupaging thing for my fake books, which I love how they came out, I am going to set them down for a little bit on the floor. So I wanted to show you guys what I have used to basically do the decoupaging and stuff like that. So I ended up using this Mod Podge. Like I am literally almost done with it. I think when I was starting to work on it, it was almost a full jar. And I don't know if you guys can tell, probably not, but in the lighting, maybe like that, you can tell right there, that's how much decoupage is now left from right here to down here. So I've used like a little bit more than half the jar for this type of projects. And I ended up using this brush because it was the thickest one that I have meant for decoupaging. And it's the Mondo Llama one, large filbert. And it has like the little key lime green tip on there. And then I know this is not like decoupage tool or anything, but I've had it in my stash for a little bit because this came from our ceramic lady over there in Garland. But this is used to, you know, to do ceramics, to like clean it and stuff like that. I ended up using the sharp end of this tool so that way I could actually cut some of these things for this project that I'm about to show you. And then while I was decoupaging some stuff, it literally took another day and a half to just decoupage all this because I was just like, I wanted to get it done because I'm working on some other ones. And as you can see, there's some other stuff that I need to work in the background. I don't know if there's any more than that, but I had to do some painting, some gluing and stuff like that. And then there's like my stack of decoupage paper, well, cardstock that I have used for this project basically. So yeah. So I have like some stuff, I think, well, I don't know if it's, no, it's not shown in the background. It's like basically over there. But remember how I showed you guys in a previous crafting video where it's like the tic-tac-toe boards and all that? Well, I found 2 more and I have the wrapping for them. I just kept them just in case if you're in the hunt for these, because I know how hard it is nowadays to like even look for crafting projects. Especially for me, since I haven't done any of that in a long time. Oh, and I forgot to show that on a short, but I replaced some of my lights in the bathroom for light fixtures, and I ended up wrapping this set of like string lights that came from Hobby Lobby in the his and her section. It was $2.99. I think that's how much my husband paid for it, I think, because usually his and hers doesn't go on sale unless it's like once in a blue moon or something. So I ended up paying the full price for this one, which was fine. But yeah, so I had to redo my lights and stuff like that. And then while I was on the hunt for doing this, I found my other lights, especially the fairy lights that I have used before in the past. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try these out, see how good they are. They're just as good as the ones from Dollar Tree. But yeah, so I kept the wrapping, I think. This one was like the fall thingy. There's another fall, I guess, and I don't know what happened to the other ones. I thought I had the other ones in here, but I guess not, unless I misplaced it. But yeah, they had like the labels on them, and it was like the fall ones, the Halloween ones, and some other stuff. But yeah, when I was like doing the decoupaging for those type of things, I used this, and this came from AliExpress, which was like this laminated type of sheet. It just gives off like this little, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not, but I'm going to show you like this pretty holographic paper, and I used it for all the tic-tac-toe boards, and I'm going to show you guys in the next video for the crafting video, so that way y'all know. But yeah, so I did that, and then I started decoupaging these, and I'm almost done with these. I'm just going to show you guys probably the end result in a different video, maybe like something like this in the background, where I turned some of those tic-tac-toe pieces in those boards into like ornaments, like at least the start of ornaments. And I was, like I said, I was decoupaging, excuse me, so much of it. And so yeah, I ended up going with this. So this is the fall thing. So this was the fall tic-tac-toe thingy that I think I have shown you guys. Yeah, so it's like, it looks like this, like you could like paint it to make it look like this. And there's like the QR, or I mean like the barcode for it. But there you go. But yeah, so it's that one, and there's like the pumpkins, and then there's the leaf one. So I ended up just decoupaging some paper that I have found that I thought maybe was appropriate, and they're like on both sides, but I wanted to show you guys like what they look like. And it's just all cardstock that I have, and it's like right there, like that cardstock right here behind me. But yeah, so I ended up doing that, and yeah, it still looks a little bit grungy, this and that, but it's still nice. I really like it. And then, yeah, okay, so these are the leaf ones, but I ran out of like fall paper that I have, so I ended up just finding some other stuff in a Halloween paper that I thought was appropriate to put on them, just like this one. It's like, it's brown and all that, and then I just thought this was really pretty to do also, since it's like very floral and all that stuff. But yeah, and believe me, it took me forever to do these, because I was cutting them by scissors, and I was using these scissors, and I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh, they're very shut. I've been using it to like for after the decoupaging and stuff like that for the Mod Podge, and they're like basically stuck together. I gotta go clean these anyway, but it's just these regular pair of scissors. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys the Halloween ones that I have worked on, and let me throw that away, because I don't think we might need that anymore. Okay, well, what happened to it? Is this the Halloween one? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh no, they're probably both the same. Yeah, they're basically the same. But this one, it said wood Halloween crafts. And there's the barcode for that one. And then for some reason they showed this. It's supposed to be like the jack-o'-lantern and the bats. So I guess they did that. I don't know, but that's just really weird and really funny. But yeah, so here are the finished ones that I have done. And it was like all Halloween paper and stuff like that. Oh, my hair is a mess. Sorry, you guys. Texas weather, freezing. Very, very freezing. And so it looks like this. It came out really cute. I did one like the spider web. I thought it was really cute too. And then I did it in this color because I thought it was really appropriate for it. And this one I thought too. And yeah, perfect, right? I know some of them don't look perfect because you can see the little, you know, white area on there, but I like how disheveled they look. I feel like it just adds character to it. So if you're like a type of person that just like likes perfection and stuff like that, I'm sorry, you're not gonna find it here. But yeah, so, and then now the last ones for these ones, and like I said, they're gonna be turned into ornaments. I gotta go find a garland. Maybe I could find either make a garland, or if not, I'll have to find a garland somewhere, and I want to hang it up in the background because I already have like the hearts right here. So I want to do the Halloween ones right here in the back. So, and they're gonna be hung up there as long as time possible. But yeah, so there's the jack-o'-lantern one, and like I told you before, I don't know how to cut anything or whatever, so I basically was like, I need to find an X-Acto knife, and apparently I do not have one. So I ended up using like this sharp tool from like my ceramics, and it was pretty sharp enough where it just made this, and I thought that was really cool. And so yeah, there you go. Oh, some of these are getting stuck together. I don't know why. That's weird. Sorry, but yeah. So a lot of them, they're not that perfect, as you can see. There's still some white on them, or there's some stuff on them. But yeah, so that's how I ended up doing these ornaments, and then just a bunch of decoupaging. And then while I was like deciding like what am I supposed to do next after the decoupaging, I'm like, I want to work on my Halloween shadow boxes. I think that's what I call them, because I had no idea what I was going to put on them, but I know it was going to be like Halloween themed. So I ended up separating the paints, the brushes I'm going to be using, and then like what I'm going to be using to basically decoupage and stuff like that. Maybe I could show you guys like there, but there you go. I have it right there in the background, like the boxes and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll be really good. So yeah, so anyway, that's basically much it I wanted to show you guys. Like I just wanted to show you like what I have been working on, and then like, boom, I don't know if I should ever do a tutorial for these type of things, but it's just gonna take me forever to record and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's what I've been working on, and I have been enjoying it, to be honest. Like I felt like I haven't crafted it for a while, and it always gets in my mindset where it's just like it gets enjoyable at first, and then after a while like I get burnt out, and then I don't want to work on it no more. And hence why I've been taking long breaks to do stuff like this. And then now I'm like, okay, I need to take another break just in case, because I was doing a bunch of writing, and then now I'm done with that. All I need to do now is just work on more crafting projects, so that I can basically dish out so much that I can just finish, and then hopefully that'll be, you know, like I'll just tell you guys what other projects I have in mind. But yeah, so the only things that I do want to finish is just my shadow boxes, and then my tic-tac-toe boards, and then see what happens next, because like I have something in here. Well, not really a project, but I do want to work on this too, which is like a puzzle piece that I have shown, a puzzle box that I have shown you guys before, but it came from my mother-in-law. She says that like I could take my time on it, that I have been wanting to work on it, so that way she can have it, and then that way she'll be able to hang it up somewhere in her house, or just somewhere that she knows she can look at. So hopefully I'll be able to do that, but I just know after what everything's been going on in the background, I don't know if I'll have the energy to do that, or even the actual like mental focus for that. So we will see. So anyway, that's basically much it. Another one I do want to work on for a project I have shown you guys before was like this craft bottle. I think it was from Dollar Tree. I want to fill this up with like the flat thumbtacks that I have gotten from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And the box broke, as you can see, like the lid just basically came off, blah blah blah. And I need to find like a little centerpiece or something for the top, so that way it'd be, you know, not only will be a functional type of thing, but it'll be really, really cute. So I need to go find one of the centerpieces that I need to glue on there, and then that'll be it probably. And maybe once I get that finished, I'll show you guys, but we'll see. But anyway, that's basically much it I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to upload a sticker video, and then hopefully next week will be the playlist story videos. Like, I'm just sorry about that. I kept saying almost every week so far that I have been wanting to do a playlist story video, but we will have to see, because like I said, there was so many things that are happening in the background where I'm just like a little bit discouraged, and like I haven't been really had time to really listen to music. I just been trying to get my mind off of some stuff. Like, I just been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and then I've been playing Polia whenever I can, and then basically try to do craft projects also, or write or something. I've been just basically preoccupying my mind, and yeah, so it's kind of like I wanted to share what it is, but I really can't right now. I want to wait till we're actually officially know what I'm going to do, so that way I'll just tell you guys the news and stuff like that, because like I felt like I thought I did the right thing at first, and then it turned out that like I need to like start a process over, and I'm over here like great, and it discouraged me so much. Like, I felt like, okay, well, I need to like concentrate on trying to see if I can get that done. And then another thing popped up too, so I'm gonna get that done, and so it's just been delaying a lot of stuff for me. So I'm just done. I really am. I'm like, I just want to go to sleep, get my mind off of it, or do some other stuff to get my mind off of it. But mainly right now, sleep has been my best friend. Like, I've been sleeping a lot lately for that. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to like ramble on right now, but I just wanted to share something like that with you guys. But yeah, so maybe I'm gonna go to sleep after this video for sure. I am going to sleep, or if not, I'm going to basically bake something, because I have some chicken in my sink that I need to thaw out and shred, and I have gotten that chicken from Aldi maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something like that ago, and I'm gonna see how good that tastes and stuff like that. So far I have been trying to get back into like shopping at Aldi, because I found out that my local Walmart and some other Walmarts around me have been raising up prices for a lot of their groceries, and it's been making me mad. And so I ended up wanting to try Aldi again, and so far they've had like really good selections of like basically my essentials that I use almost every day. So I want to like go back to shopping there, and so far I have found a lot of stuff that were really, really cheap compared to Walmart. And there are other grocery stores nearby me too. Like, I can just go to like maybe 30 minutes away also, or if not, just like a mile away from my house. But it's just like a lot of the prices have been raising up, and I'm just like, nope, yeah, no. And I'm like, I had to go somewhere else to go get some cheaper groceries, and so far Aldi has been winning so far, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go there. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now, so that way I can let my hair rest, because even though it's like very frizzy right now, but it's just, I don't know what's been going on. Texas weather, we've been having like cloudy weather. It's been very sunny, and then now I'm hoping that we're gonna start getting some 70 to 80 degree weather, because it has been very, very hot this year, but not like a few years ago, where I remember one point it hit like 100 something here in Quinlan, and that is very, very unheard of. Honestly, my mother-in-law always told me, like, yeah, the many years that we've been living out here, like in Garland and in Quinlan and stuff like that, and in some other areas they used to live at, they said they have never ever seen like 100 degree weather in like decades. And so for the first time in a while, it almost hit 100. I think the highest it gotten here so far since summer started was like 98, and boy, was that unbearable. Like, I remember my husband couldn't even withstand being upstairs at all, because it was just so hot, and plus the sun hits that living room very, very well, and it just makes everything hot. So we had to stay in our bedroom to watch TV and do other stuff in there for the longest time, I think like weeks on end. And then so now, like, okay, I'm hearing that we're about to get 70, 80 degree weather, and I'm happy about that, because I have missed wearing socks. I really do. I miss wearing socks. But yeah, and so now for the first time in weeks, I'm wearing socks, but I think I'm gonna probably not wear them for a little bit in the house, and then go back to it once it starts getting a little bit cooler here, and hopefully that'll take some stuff off my mind also, because this weather has been crazy. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. So hopefully you guys have a lovely day and a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.